Hey there, it's Stephanie from Mommy Standard Time, and welcome to Saturday. This is just going to be a pretty typical day. This is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and so I don't know about you, but after a few days of life being out of routine, I just feel really scattered. And so today, instead of using my typical paper planner, I pulled out a whiteboard and wrote out the list. And you're going to see in just a second some of the other reasons why I love doing this sometimes. I really am a paper planner. I love the planner I use, but sometimes you have to bring out the big guns. So today is a whiteboard kind of day. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty busy day. I'm going to walk you through everything on my list, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about why I love using a whiteboard on a day like today. The other beautiful thing about the whiteboard is that it's very grounding. So even though I woke up feeling super scattered, partially it's because of the condition of my house, which I'm going to show you here shortly. That honestly, by the time I went through the whiteboard, it's not that bad. It just seems more doable. Once you have it all written down, it's out of your mind so that it stops spinning and looking around the house going, oh, I needed to do that too. Oh, I need to do that too. It's all on the list. I have sat down, I've pulled it all out of my head, and it's on the list. So I don't know. I know some of you are probably like, you sound like a weirdo, but there are many people like me and we just have to have it written down. And so I'm just gonna leave this where everyone can see it, and I'll show you what we're up to today. Just like in my paper planner, I go through my day and try to figure out what needs to happen first. So we have had crazy wind last night, especially. And so we need to go out and check on outdoor decorations because our garland, I can see some of it, which means it's flipped over the fence. So I've got to go fix that. We're going to clean off the front porch, which still has some fall decorations and some other recyclings out there. Anyway, it's just kind of a mess, so I want to clean that up. We have dishes to do. Yikes. We bought some end tables yesterday because we just needed some. I just need to put the nativity out on one of those. We didn't have any replacement hooks for our ornaments that were missing hooks, so we need to do that and get those on the tree. And then after that, we can take all the bins to the garage. I have a whole pile of dirty laundry to sort again and clean clothes to fold. You know, it's never ending. So then once I get all of that done, the house will be ready for me to just do my time tidy so I can actually clean the house. And then I've got some work things to do, which it'll take a couple of hours. We need to work on Buddy's school project, which is a model of a cell. And then we will go sibling shopping. And then something that I added, and there's something else I want to do, stack the outdoor furniture. And then also I moved my menu board because I always wanted to move it since we put the TV right there. Long story about the TV. But anyway, I wanted to move the menu board, so I need to do that. So I'm missing a bow. The garland, I was able to just flip it over really easily, but I'm missing one of my bows. And Dollar Tree does not carry them anymore. They ran out of the buffalo plaid, and I knew I should have bought more, but I didn't. I wanted to save some for other people, thinking they would restock. You want to go outside and look for our bow? Should we go look for the bow? I love how she tilts her head. Okay, we're gonna go look for the bow outside. I think she wants to play. So we didn't have it. Oh my goodness. When you know, you know. This is a new development. We just filled in the hole. Dog. What are we gonna do with you? Can you see the depth of that hole? Good thing we didn't have any sprinkler systems or anything in there for her to ruin. My goodness. All right, well, I'm gonna look for the bow. The wind must have really been blowing because that bow is long gone. It's not in our yard, it's not in the neighbors' yards, not up the driveway, it's nowhere. Luckily, I have one extra that I used on my banister. So I've got to reinforce those bows today. And then I found a few other things to add to my list. Okay, so we're just getting back from taking some stuff to Goodwill, taking lunch to the hubby. We still never found that bow. Look, it made me sad. While we were driving the neighborhood, I thought, kids, keep your eyes open for mom's bow, but we never found it. Anyway, so I had plenty of clothes for a few loads of laundry, so I'll try and keep doing that today while we work on the rest of that list. I think up next, I'm gonna finish up the Christmas stuff so I can just get those totes put away. That would be awesome. So I think that's what's coming up next after I get this load of laundry switched. Okay, so the big kids are outside. We've got one dealing with the dog presence in the backyard. One is cleaning off the front porch, and I have Ladybug here helping me. I'm gonna put the hooks on the ornaments, Sissy, and then you can hang them back up on the tree, okay? Because we had all these ornaments that didn't have hooks, and so I went and bought new hooks last night. Can you help me put them on the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to find the hooks. Where did they go? And then we'll get that going. So a fun fact about me is that I actually worked in an antique / gift shop for all of my high school years into college. I started there when I was about 13 or 14. Anyway, and the owner there, she would just wrap the most beautiful packages, and she had this gift wrapping station with beautiful ribbon and floral wire that you could use to help, with all the bells and whistles to make these really fancy bows. And so that's who I learned from. But then over the years, I had to put my lazy spin on everything. And so I have finally mastered how to make what I call the 60-second bow. And I actually have a video that walks you through it. But for this particular bow, it is going in the center of some swoopy garland that I have on my deck. And I just wanted it to look really full. So I'm taking the 60-second bow and I'm adding a few extra swoops on there. And honestly, the biggest hassle has been the ribbon getting all twisted up as I'm trying to take it off the spool. And so this ribbon, it's 4 inches, and I found it at Joann's on Black Friday. They had buy 1, get 3 free or something crazy like that. So I bought all of these big, like $16.99 spools of ribbon, and I only paid $16.99. So that was really nice. Anyway, so once I have this all situated here, oh, I'm cursing this ribbon by this point. So I'm just going to use a zip tie in the center of this bow. There's really no reason to put a big fancy center on it. It's going to be seen from a distance. And there's a whole lot of ugliness that you can disguise by fluffing up some ribbon. I think you'd be surprised. So I'm just going to attach this to the garland on the deck with more zip ties. And then I'm just going to tie ribbon around the center with some long tails to kind of swoop down. Looking back on this as I'm watching this, I'm not in love with the long tails that I put on this ribbon, but it's fine. But yes, fluff away. You see that? Cover up all that zip tie. Okay, so we just finished lunch. The girls are still finishing up, but we had a nice chat. I love lunchtime. We just get to sit and talk. And so now, honestly, everything that's left on my list is fairly time consuming. I'm gonna start with the time tidy because there's something about it that I can just sit down afterwards and be like, okay, I've cleaned the house. And there's just something about the momentum of it and everything. So I know that Buddy has been working on his 30-minute time tidy. He does a 30-minute on Saturdays, and so does Minnie as well. We're just enjoying the day together. My days look busy, and it's like, well, how on earth are you spending time with your kids? But we take care of our to-do list together, and we just enjoy hanging out. And then that way, when you work hard together, then you can play hard together. So tonight we are gonna have pizza night. We're gonna have pizza night, and I think we're gonna go do the sibling Christmas shopping. All right, so I'm getting ready to do the time tidy. I don't know, because I kind of did a modified schedule all week to get the house kind of put back into shape. You will see that in a previous Clean With Me video that I was really sick last weekend and with migraines. And so the house got out of control. And so today it's like my first day to get back on my normal time tidy schedule, but I'm still actually gonna modify it again for today because tomorrow's Sunday. And so I don't do housework on Sundays. So I'm gonna just kind of figure out what needs my attention the most, but I clean for less than an hour. If you wanna know more about the time tidy, I'll put a link in the description below, but I walk you through how to set up your own schedule because it's a totally customizable cleaning system. Like, I'm not going to tell you that you have to clean your bathrooms on Saturday or any of that. Like, it's totally up to you. But if you want to learn more about the principles of the time tidy, you can check out the first module for free. So I will I'll get started. I think the kitchen, I want to do the floor again because we spilled quite a bit of stuff on the floor during Thanksgiving. And so I'm probably going to spend the full time in the kitchen on the floor or cleaning the floor. I have a lot of that little fake greenery in the carpet that I need to vacuum up. So most of my time I think will be spent on vacuuming and, well, really on floors, doing the kitchen floor and then vacuuming. And then I've been not sorting the laundry, but I've been getting the laundry through the machines and it's piling up. I have another basket that isn't even in here, another load in the dryer and another load in the washer. So we're gonna have a bunch of laundry to deal with this afternoon. We'll probably turn on a movie and get it all sorted. So anyway, this is a pretty typical Saturday for us. Nothing exciting, all very average stuff. All right, not gonna lie, the time tidy was a bit of a challenge today. We had a little clog in the vacuum that I had to take care of. One of our kiddos learned a lesson that you don't just blindly put the vacuum wand under the couch. And then I discovered that the freezer was left open, just a hair, but it was enough and long enough that the turkey, we had a frozen turkey that was starting to thaw and a meatloaf. Everything else was still frozen, so, or would be safe to just refreeze as is. So we know what we're gonna have for dinner the next few days. Anyway, by the time I dealt with all of that, I was like, you know what, I need to move on with my day. So I just did a quick dust mop in the kitchen, which was fine. Once I got all the little, fake tree needles picked up, it looks way better in there. I can wait till my regular mopping day for the kitchen. So we're just gonna work on the science project now. I don't know that I'll show that. You'll see my kids come and go, but I really am not featuring them on this channel at all. So because the science project is like my kids' project and we will be working on it together. I'm not gonna film it. Anyway, the next few hours are just gonna be science project and folding laundry. Nothing too exciting. So I'll check back in probably around dinner time. It's 2 o'clock right now. So the last things on my list were to fold laundry and the sibling shopping and then leaves. With a question mark. So we didn't do the leaves because it started sprinkling and, the day just got crazy, got away from us. So we might do the sibling shopping tonight. I'm doubtful. I'm really tired. So the kids have already come up. Actually, Minnie bless her heart, she just kept the laundry moving while we were working on the cell model. And so she was doing the laundry, like getting it switched over for me, and then brought it all here. So then the kids they've already sorted and folded their clothes. And so what's left is just my stuff and hubby's stuff and some towels. So at 6, this is their first screen time of the day. So they're down vegging out, and I'm gonna finish this laundry, and pizza's on the way. We always do pizza on Saturday nights because Sundays are kind of busy with church meetings that I go to. It's just it's easier to have like some leftover pizza in the fridge for lunch because everybody kind of eats at a different time. That's what we're doing. And yeah, I think I did have some other work. I didn't get my graphics work done, so I have to do that tonight after everybody's in bed. So, okay, overall, pretty successful day, I would say. I might check in later, but I might not. So I'm signing off right now, just in case. Be sure to follow along with me while I vlog every day in December for Vlogmas. And yeah, and hopefully I'll continue it into 2021. We'll see. But be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to keep following along with all of our shenanigans.